Well, here in Michigan, cleanup efforts continue as well. About a month ago, an oil pipeline burst near Battle Creek. It sent almost 1 million gallons of oil into the Kalamazoo River, and the Environmental Protection Agency is overseeing that cleanup. They spoke with our Darren Cunningham, who is now back from the spill site. He joins us now live in the news center with the very latest on the cleanup efforts near Marshall. Darren, tell us about it.
Well, Jane, the EPA describes its plan of attack as seek, find, and clean up. I'm told much of the oil sheen has been removed from the river since last week. What crews are dealing with now is heavily contaminated vegetation, wetlands, and floodplains. About 1,500 men and women are working to clean things up. EPA officials say more than 500 animals have been collected. 200 have been released. They say they're constantly monitoring the air for dangerous levels of benzene. So far, the air has tested clean. Enbridge, the company responsible for the spill, expects to spend as much as $400 million on the cleanup. The biggest concern for EPA officials today involves direct contact with the river. They warn the public to leave the water alone as crews clean it up.
Every time we do cleanup work, we go back and see if there's any residual contamination present. All that data and information that we gather will help the second phase of this, which is called a natural resource damage assessment. That process will help us determine what the long-term damages might be to the ecology of this river system.
But I think every inch of that pipeline should be inspected, and every problem should be repaired, replaced, fixed before crude oil starts flowing through that pipeline again. I've made that suggestion very clearly to the regulator.
Tomorrow, Congressman Mark Schauer will host a public forum on the Enbridge spill at 7:30 p.m. at the Marshall Middle School auditorium. The event will offer community members the opportunity to ask questions and share concerns. Also, the House Transportation and Infrastructure Committee will hold a hearing on the spill on September 15th in Washington, D.C. Live in the News Center, Darren Cunningham, 6 News.